Welcome to another Visitor Podcast. I'm coming to you from the south of Turkey, is like the south of France, Bodrum. Today is going to be an exciting episode. We're going to see lens replacement, premium lens replacement surgery. Okay, this is for people 45 to 65 that want to see perfectly till they pass away. And so the technology is here, and we're going to go over it. So welcome to another Visit Podcast. Let's get going. So with lens replacement surgery, and I've been following this for a long time because I started out with RK surgery, which is where they cut your eye, they cut your cornea in a star fashion to flatten it, to make it, this was the first procedure ever. And then I had it corrected years later with laser surgery, as you know. And today we're going to talk about something pretty amazing, and I've been following this kind of progression of replacing the actual lens in your eye. Okay, so we're going to go internal and replace the lens. And now there's two categories. One is patients that are 45 to 65, and this is called premium lens replacement. And 65 and older with cataracts. That's when you're going to go, when you have visually significant cataracts, you can replace them, but it's less optimal than what we're going to talk about today. Today we're going to talk about what is now the most optimum. And now there is ongoing research for even better lenses that are coming in a couple of years. But this is what we have now, and it's really good. Let's go through the basics. Okay, you got basic monofocal, which when you do it, these lenses are inputted and they're cheaper, but you're going to need glasses probably. But it'll take you, take you back to decent visual ability, but you're still going to need glasses to kind of read and maybe see in the distance and stuff. The second one, which we're going to talk about today and which we're going to show today with our patient, Zainab, is premium lenses. Okay, these are intelligent lenses. And on the top end here, we have Panoptic lens. And that's what we're going to see today happen. She's going to replace her lens of her eye internally with a Panoptic lens. Now the procedure takes 2 days, so they do one eye one day, and then they'll do the next day, they'll do the next eye. So it's pretty quick, and you got a checkup, you got 2 checkups, and you're done. That's kind of the lens that will give you vision in the distance, pretty good. I mean, perfect, close to perfect, middle distance, perfect, and close, so you can read perfectly. So for all of us that are like kind of, getting to our age level, we know that reading is an issue, and distance and all this stuff is an issue. And if you don't want glasses and lenses and all this stuff and dealing with all this stuff, this is a perfect solution. Now, what's the price range? The price range is around, in Turkey right now at this facility, you're talking about 7,000 euros for both eyes. So that's basic. I mean, it's very kind of a rough estimate, so you know what we're talking about. So let me go to the next level. The next level is vividity lens correction. It'll give you medium and it'll give you distance, but you'll still probably need glasses to look up close. Because sometimes with the Panoptic lens, what you'll get is starry bursts of lights at night. So your night vision, when you see car lights light up and you see very bright lights, you'll get some starriness. So the way they correct this, when you get the Panoptic lens, the way they correct this is by bringing in a vividity lens on one eye, so that this basically drops down that starburst, and your brain adjusts to whatever level it's not getting in that eye. So your brain can adjust. You can have one eye that's, reads very well, and the other eye that looks distance, and your brain will kind of go in the middle and balance it out for you, so that you actually see both and you won't notice it. Okay. Besides that, we have the RX ALL. It's light adjustable lens. This takes 5 to 8 follow-up visits. It's more, it's a tougher procedure, and not only that, but you have to they have to go back in and do an LDD treatment to basically adjust the focal length and everything once it's in for a while. So it really takes much more time. It takes, much more effort to kind of do this. So really the Panoptic lens to date is my preferred way to go, and this is where we're going with the patient today. We also have the Symphony lenses. This is for patients that have had RK treatment like me. RK, with, radiokeratotomy, where they kind of cut. This is old school. They cut your cornea, and your cornea flattens, and then you get the distance. But as you age, you're going to have problems with starbursts. You're going to have, issues with reading, so you're going to need reading glasses. And so this is kind of a pain in the butt. So for those people that want to go to the next level, they got these Symphony lenses. But there's more coming. So we have to keep kind of, on the science with this. Okay, today we are looking at Professor Anil Kubaloglu. I hope I'm not torturing his name. He's Professor Doctor. He's at the Günyagos Hospital in Istanbul. I'll give you a little reel on that. And so first what we're doing is we're testing. We're doing all the tests. I mean, you go to a battery test. I did the tests, okay? I did the test, but because I had RK done and because I had laser done on my eyes, I had too much damage on my cornea. And then I also had damage on my lenses, so they basically told me, no, you're just going to stay the way you are because your distance is good, your middle is good, you just need reading glasses, so just deal with it. So I was kind of unhappy about that, but anyway, we'll deal with that. So the patient that went in was a perfect candidate. So they test you to see how healthy is your eye, how good is your cornea, how good is your lens, and then, proceed to operate. You're awake, you know exactly what's going on. They're just giving you local anesthesia with drops and stuff. There's nothing heavy here. So you might think the patient doesn't feel that much. It's just so quick. It's quickly, in and out for the doctor and for the person. So it's a great operation. I was there the whole time. We're looking at the first procedure, which is going to be a laser cut. So they're going to go in and cut around the cornea with a laser. Make the cuts so that we can go in and release that cornea and able to, go in quickly. Once that's done, we go to a different machine, as you can see, and that's where we actually start the extraction and replacement of the lens. So you're going to see they're going to have to take off some layers. They're in there. They're actually taking out the patient's lens and then putting in the premium lens. And here we're talking about the Panoptic lens. So in this procedure, I'm going to let you look at it. This happens. Now it looks much worse than it feels. The patient didn't notice anything. The only thing the patient told me, wow, this was so quick. I didn't feel anything. I felt a little pressure on my eyes. That's it. I'm done. All right? And it's like the healing process you're seeing right away. She was able to see, 80% better immediately. And then it just gets better with time. It takes about a month or two for your brain to adjust to these new lenses and interpret the information. And you're done. I mean, it's an in and out procedure. It's quick. Low risk. It's pretty amazing, and we got a lot of equipment to help. Initially the doctor was telling me that they had to do this on sound, based on feel, on whatever. Now we've got, equipment helping the whole procedure, calculating, measuring, doing a lot of the work that needs to be done so that the procedure goes flawless and exactly the same way each time. So in this procedure, you're going to see the patient go through it. You're going to see what happens with the eye. So, like I said before, one day is one eye. Then you come in the next day, they check that one eye, make sure everything's good, and then they start on the next eye. And it's done. I mean, the procedure itself, listen, the testing takes much longer. They're testing you, they're retesting you, they're doing all this stuff, making sure everything's cool. And then the procedure itself, 8 minutes, max. I mean, that's what it was. So it's pretty amazing how quick, how technology helps us to do this stuff quickly.
You can see before you can see the incision.
Yes.
Femtosecond laser did it.
Okay, yes. The laser incision that we did before,
Yeah.
yes.
This opening will be done by 20-second laser.
Okay.
Murat 35, 45.
Aşağı yukarı
So this is when you're releasing the lens?
This glass material we are cleaning now.
Okay.
Şey Hastamız çıkmadı biraz. Sedasyon ister misiniz hanımefendi? Duyuyor musunuz?
Böyle devam edersen sen ne dersen şey yapabilirim.
Tamam. O zaman böyle çünkü çok alışımız kaldı ama rahatlığınız önemli lütfen. İçeri mümkün. Tamam. Tekrar biraz sedasyon eder misiniz? Hastamız biraz rahatlasın. Tamam mı? Tamam dediğinizde başlıyor. Altına yapar mısın böyle? Biraz bekliyoruz sedasyon versinler diye. Tamam, görelim.
Elinizi böyle yanınıza alın. Böyle.
Daha da anlatalım lütfen.
Bir 10 saniye bekleyeceğim.
Tamam mı?
Bir 10 saniye sonra başlayabilirsiniz. Tamamdır, başlayabilirsiniz.
link var mı? Link yoksa isterim.
İlk alalım zaten.
Orada sarı damarlar görüyor musun?
Ha, olabilir. Sorun değil. Tabii o sis ışık yansımalarından dolayı olan bir şey.
İçkiden falan değil.
Şu anda yine dersimize destek olsun diye bir orada yerleştiriyoruz. Ondan sonra da dersimizi kuruyoruz. This is capsularly.
Okay.
It keeps your capsule support, okay?
Okay.
Capsule you prevent capsular phimosis or capsular desensitization. This is the best
Okay.
for that sensitization. Good, okay. I will insert your lenses. Şimdi lensimizi koyalım böyle koyalım lütfen.
Here comes the lens.
Okay, it's come.
There it is. And there's the lens.
The Panoptic lens capsular bed, okay?
Okay.
Inside capsular bed.
Çok beautiful color.
Çok güzel, her şey güzel. Sonra içerideki materyali temizliyorum ve bitiyor. Mükemmel oldu burada. Rahat olun lütfen.
Renkler çok güzel.
Evet, sanatçılar izinde böyle rengarenk şeyler yapıyorsunuz.
So the lens hooks onto the ring, or
Yeah, this trifocal lens has ring, you can see.
okay,
Monofocal not include any ring, okay? This
Okay.
is trifocal one.
okay. But how does it stay in place?
This lens is instead of original crystal lens, okay?
Okay.
Okay, good. Centralization is everything's okay.
All
That's
right.
it.
Perfect.
Also, no any surgical suture.
No. And the patient, no pain?
No.
Alright, it's amazing.
Okay. We are going to surgery under drop anesthesia.
Yeah. Amazing. And the results are phenomenal. So I just wanted to share this with you. I think it's a worthwhile procedure. I've been looking at it, following it for a lot of years, thinking I could be a candidate, but I'm not. I'm not able to get it. So we'll wait a little longer and see what's coming down the pike. Stay tuned. I'm bringing you the latest and greatest, and we're gonna get you to the healthiest you've ever been. That's my promise to you. Get your friends involved, send it to loved ones, ring the bell notifications, subscribe. Let's grow this channel so I can make this content and bring you the best content ever. Thank you. Take care.